Okay? It's gonna be like a skip. 2 skips and I'm there. It ain't, that takes too long. Okay? So I'm here. I'm gonna skip, skip. Okay? Now, if you don't know how to do knee on belly, that's a whole nother class. Alright? Your foot's gotta be up against his hip. Right? And most of the time when I'm gonna do it legit, I'm gonna put my knee in his sternum. Okay? Well, that's just how it is. It's a contact sport. If it's your friends in here, you need to do it to get used to doing it, because the way you practice is going to turn into a habit. Habit's going to turn into character. Okay? So if you do it, just don't transfer it all the way. Okay? There's not much weight on it. If I stand up and make my stomach even with this thigh, he's getting every bit of it. Talk to him. Just show him. Alright? And that's just how it is. Okay? And if this is legit, I'm gonna grab his head or his gi collar behind his neck, underhook his leg or grab his pants leg, and I'm gonna fold him up like a lawn chair. I'm not kidding. And he'll start pushing on me and moving, and he'll make a mistake. That's how you get him to do it. Okay? So I'm here. I'm gonna put a little pressure on his legs. Basically, you gotta separate yourself. That's what the whole, because then when I move, I hold his foot there. You're separating. You gotta know when to connect and disconnect. Okay? Because when I'm touching him, if I'm putting pressure and really tight, I'm connected. Okay? Sometimes you don't need to be connected, because sometimes connection is bad. Okay? So if I'm connected to him and I'm squeezing like crazy, that makes you a part of them, and when they move, you're moving. Okay? And that's the difference in the types of side control too. When you got both knees up, you can hold them in that little circle of your chest and your knees and your elbows. And when you like straighten your legs out and put weight on them, yeah, you're making them miserable by putting weight on them, and it's wearing them out, but you're a part of them now. So if they bridge their hips up in the air, you're going with their hips. Does that make sense? Because if I'm loose and he bumps up, I'm not going to move like his hips are moving. But if I make myself heavy on his hips and he's strong enough, he's got good hips, and he blows his hips up in the air, you're going with him. And the closer you get to him, the higher you're going to go. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright? So I don't want to be near his hips at any time, unless I'm trying to hold him down. Okay? So I'm here, and I'm going to step. Okay? Then I'm going to push it out of my way. Knee on belly. Okay? And what I was talking about was doing this. With your knee extended. Okay? 90% of the time, what's going to happen is he's going to take that hand and push and try to lay the pressure as hard as he can. He does. Here. Here. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright, now I'm going to show you a little variation, because this is going to happen too. When you step up here, a lot of times he's going to do this. You're going to be in the middle. Okay? The only difference is you got to kick your own butt. Trying to forget kids are in here. Alright, I said something else. Alright? So, if you step in here like this, you got to kick your own butt. Okay? So from here, I'm going to kick my own butt. Okay? You see the difference? Not much. Okay? So if I'm here, I'm going to put a little pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Put a little weight on his legs so he can't just move them as freely as possible. Kick my own butt. Okay? You're going to grab his pants. You're going to grab below the knees. And I'll show you a little tip on the gi stuff while I'm here. Okay? A lot of people just do this. If you do this, he can straighten his legs out. Okay? If I do this, he can still do that. No weight on him. Alright, you're going to hit the floor. Alright? Now, if I put him on the floor, Okay, that's decent. Okay, that's decent. He ain't moving his feet. His feet up. The difference is driving my hips to the floor. This ain't have to wait. See where my hips are at? That's this. All the weight's transferred to my hands on his legs. Okay? Alright. So, it's the same in no-gi, you just ain't grabbing the pant. Okay? Makes sense?
Got it.
All ready?